Do you want to know how amazing people connect? Well, you're in the right place. Welcome to Marketing with Russ, aka #RussSelfie.
Thanks for connecting. And if you like what you hear, please share.
Special thank you to our sponsors, Southpaw's Perfect Pizza and Davis Home Inspections. For more information on Southpaw's Pizza in Albany, Oregon, go to southpawspizza.com. And for more information on Davis Home Inspections and their home inspection services, go to davis1.com. Woohoo! Oh yeah, moving and grooving, ready for another fantastic day. Welcome to Marketing with Russ, aka #RussSelfie. I am so glad you're here. I really am. Thank you. Thank you for being here today. Whether you're watching live or on replay, I'm so glad you're here. I'm blessed that you've taken the time to actually listen to what I have to say and my amazing guests. And you know, that's the thing that makes this show so amazing, because I bring on incredible people that I am blessed to know, because it's all about how amazing people connect. There it is right there. Whoop, let's see. There it is. How amazing people connect. And you know what? I have some of the most amazing friends. I am just blessed beyond measure. And so I am thankful to God every day for people like Joseph Gonzalez, who is an incredible individual, who is my friend and been on many of my live streams. He has so much value, positive insight, and perspective for you today. But before we get to him, got a few things first, a few housekeeping measures. Number one, we are here every Monday and Thursday at 8 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. That's right, 8 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time for you every Monday and Thursday. And we bring you amazing people that connect. I just love to inspire and encourage you, because you know my why or my purpose in life is to inspire and encourage you to live a purpose-driven life of significance. What do I mean by that? I want you to be a world changer. I want you to be a difference maker. I want you to do the amazing things God has created you to do. And He has. You have amazing inside you just waiting to break out. And I want to encourage you today to just think about the amazing talents and abilities that you actually have. There's more to you than you give yourself credit for. So today, just take that and let's do amazing things. Let's get out there. And you know what? I just have some great insight for you at russhedge.com, which is also where you connect with me. So if you want to go to russhedge.com and just take a look at who I am, there's a free PDF you can download. That's amazing. You can also just connect with me in person. So besides social media, email, phone number, all of that stuff, you can directly schedule time on my calendar to Zoom with me and connect with me. And I would love to connect with you. You know, my goal for 2022 is to connect with at least 1,000 new people. Now, I know that sounds kind of like a daunting number, but really it's only about 3 people a day. And so I know that I would love for you to be one of those people, because I am knocking the 3 people a day out of the park easy. And so I would love for you to be one of those. So connect with me today. I had a great chat with Catherine this morning. an amazing new friend. We just met, and it's incredible. The relationships and the friendships that you can begin even online, even online. So I'm so excited about that opportunity. I want to say hashtag 1,000 thanks to everybody as we approach the fall season. This started last Thanksgiving, reminding people to be grateful and thankful for all that they do and for all that they have. So use that in all your social media posts. I want to remind you that tonight's Russ Reels Live at 4 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time is all about being grateful, having purpose, and then growing in your life. You have an incredible panel of guests tonight for that too. So I think that's just about it today. This is not my normal background. I don't have a copy of my book, Befuddled, Live the Life You Choose. You can pick that up on Amazon or all online booksellers. That'll help encourage you if you want to get a copy of that. But besides that, I think that we are ready to roll. Mr. Joseph is in the house. He's ready. Here he comes. Woohoo! Well, he was almost there. There he is.
Boom!
Boom!
Mr. Russ, we're bringing the boom. How are you?
I am so good.
How are you doing?
This is why you and I get along so well, Joseph. I am awesome, and you are amazing. So, I mean, when awesome and amazing get together, great things happen.
A lot of things are going to happen that are going to change the world for the positive. And like you say, be a world changer, be a game changer in your life because you can do it. When I hear, first, I want to tell you, you know me, I go a little bit off track. I'm just a regular Joe that goes a little bit off track. So first, I want to tell you, you know what you've done for our community, what you do for people, what you do for life. It's such an impact. I mean, you come on with that impact that a lot of people can never match, but you're a game changer. You are a world changer. You have changed my life. You've changed so many people's lives, and you're going to continue because that drive and that purpose and that passion that you have, dude, it is unique, original, and sensational. You know why? Because it's you, because it's from the heart. And there's not too many people that do that. And we understand life in a different manner, and we understand what we want to do with our God-gifted abilities, and everybody needs to get on that same level because like you say, they can change the world. But anyways, introduction, I'm just Joe, a regular guy that does what he can to empower, motivate, inspire, challenge, and bring the best version of everybody out and let them live that life that they want to live. And that's my passion and purpose in life. And you see my background, right? I'm pulled over. I couldn't miss this. I'm off to a great thing that I have going on, and I had to pull over and cancel that one for another hour because you're my priority, Russ.
Well, you're amazing. First of all, I am so grateful and thankful for you. I say that from the bottom of my heart. You have given me just so much energy and insight every time that we get together. I learn so much from you and your attitude about life and all that you're doing. And, you know, we all need that. And that's the whole thing about building community. And you know me, I'm all about connection and building community. When we build community with people like Joseph Gonzalez, who is an amazing individual, it makes life so much better. It lifts me, it adds value to me. And that's what I need. And that's what everybody out there watching needs. We all need energy, value, and good input from other people. Joseph is the kind of guy, he jokes he's just an average Joe, but he is not. Not only is he incredible with all that he does, and I'll let him explain that a little bit more, but he's the kind of guy I can just call on the phone and he's right there to say, hey, what can I help you with, Russ? What do you want to talk about? And I appreciate that. I appreciate you so much, Joseph. So thank you.
No, it's what it is, Russ, and you hit it right on it. And I'm going to elaborate a little bit more on it. It's, you know, what can I do every morning when I wake up? The first thing that pops into my mind is what can I do to help the next person out? And a lot of folks think that it has to be something extravagant. No, a simple pat on the back, a simple, how may I help you right now? What can I do to change your day? A handshake, a fist pump, just a tap. I mean, there's so many things that don't require a lot of going out of your way, let's say, to bring somebody out of that little uncertain space at times. And we fail to realize how powerful of an impact that can leave on someone when you just reach out and ask them a simple, what can I do for you? How do you feel? Is everything okay? I see you're a little different today. And I do that on a daily basis to as many people as I can, because like you stated, I am blessed beyond measure being a regular Joe. And I want to share that blessing with as many people as I can, as long as the man upstairs gives me the ability to be here today. So
That's right.
every breath that I take, every step that I take, like the song says, it's to me to have the ability to empower as many people as I can, because I know struggle is real, but it doesn't mean that it's the end of the road for us. It means that we're still allowed to get around it, and with a guiding hand, an honest hand, a hand that wants to lend a hand with expecting nothing in return, we can get around it. Let's make this a kinder world for everybody. Let's bring everybody out of that a little uncertain space and get them going in the right direction. And it's something that we can do by one kind gesture at a time.
Right. And let me jump in right there and say, I love what you said, because, the struggle is real. Okay. And what is that? Is that a negative thing? No, that is life, right? I love to say life happens and then you choose. Life is happening all around us, the good, the bad, the ugly, everything. By the way, I love your song choices. Pick as many 80s songs as you want and sing it out, Joseph. It's all good. But, the thing is that people need to realize we are human, we are emotional. And they may say, you know what? There is no way I can match that energy that Russ has, that Joseph has. I just don't have that. That's okay, because you are you. You don't have to be the way we are to be positive and upbeat. Some people are very quiet and a blessing and positive. Some people just pray for people and don't do a whole lot of energizing, because that's not their personality. It's okay. Everybody's different, but also everybody is going through different struggles. But it's the fact that you let yourself go through that emotion, the sadness. My mom had just passed away. I had to mourn and have a sad time and a family time. It's normal, but you don't stay there. You don't stay there. You bring yourself out of it. And what do you learn from the situations? Okay, so I had a great chat with Catherine this morning, who was in the comments. She's amazing, from England, and she had struggle in her life. And what has she done in her life? She has turned that around to bless and help other people. God has gifted her with that unique ability to do that. That is what we do. We take what we're given and we do something positive with it, right?
Right, correct. And there's nothing in life, and we're set up to face challenges in life. We're set up to have to overcome obstacles, because at the end of the day, no perfection doesn't exist. Our life wasn't meant to be perfect. Our life was meant to be us, the original version of Joe. I can't be Russ. I can't be Catherine. I can't be anybody else but myself. But what I can do is provide the God-given abilities that I have to empower others to lead the best life that they can lead every single day. And you said something that I really want to touch on. A lot of people in this world are suffering in silence. Yes. So how do we understand that? How do we interpret a person that is suffering in silence, that maybe doesn't want to say what's going on? How can we get to the point where we can maybe touch that person and say, hey, where are we going? Let me ride with you a little bit and bring you out of that little uncertain space. You know what I try to do? And this is just me. Every single person that I come in contact with, it doesn't matter if I know them or not. Hey, good morning. Fantastic. How are you doing? Everything good? We're living the dream. We're living our best life. Why? Because we're still here. Right. We still have the ability to impact so many more people. As long as I am alive and well, I will continue, and I'm relentless in my pursuit to impact as many people as I can on this planet while I'm alive. And that's a real big statement to make, but that's okay. I'm going to accomplish it.
Well, and why not have big hopes and dreams, right? I wrote a LinkedIn newsletter article, I think it was last week, It was called Get Your Hopes Up, right?
That's right.
The number one thing that I hear people say a lot of times, and we've all been there, we've all said it. Hey, I don't want to get my hopes up. Well, listen, forget that. Get your hopes up, right?
That's
What does
right.
that mean? You want to stay negative and hold yourself down because you're afraid that things aren't going to turn out the way that you planned? Well, let me just tell you, news break, things are not always going to turn out the way you planned. Everything isn't going to happen perfectly. Like Joseph said, it just doesn't happen. But life
Doesn't.
happens, and then you choose where are you going from there. And you said it so eloquently. You don't need to suffer in silence. You are not
No.
alone. You are not alone.
No.
In fact, we were just talking about that last night with my wife and her sisters and mother and father. We were together as a family. We were talking about issues and realizing we're not alone through these issues. Other people are dealing with the same thing. And that's why community is so important. That's how you don't suffer in silence. You gather with community. That's what this is all about. Community is happening right here in the comments today, talking to each other, helping each other, building each other up, connecting to each other. And this is what we need in life, because you know what? We're going to move forward one way or the other. And I am all about choosing a positive path for my life, because you know what? Everything that's happened to me is not wonderful, but I'm going to
No.
make it the most that I can with what God has given me.
That's right. And the advantage that we still have, and like I tell everybody, look, your power is not within me. Your power is within you. God created us to be individuals, unique, original, sensational, bright, intelligent. You, each of us has something to offer this world that someone else does not have. What is that?
Right.
Your uniqueness, the way you go about your day, the way you do your things. I can't be anybody else but Joe. This is me. So everybody has a power within themselves to understand that they can make a difference.
That's right.
Sometimes you have to get them out of that little uncertain space. But at the end of the day, once they realize who they are, what they are, how they are, and what they want to do in life, dude, life becomes whole and you become free from all your surroundings, all the negativity, all the drama that might be going on. Release. We're only guaranteed one thing right now, is this moment.
That's
Everything
right.
else
That's right.
is the man upstairs hands. And once you let it go and understand that this is your book of life, everything we've been going through has already been written down, not by me, by that man upstairs. I'm in
That's
his
right.
hands.
Right.
Whatever
So why
else,
not bring the boom, right? So why
boom.
not bring the boom?
That's
Come
right.
on.
Every single day.
Bring it. Bring
And
it.
it's funny, Russ. Everybody has a different way of impacting themselves in the world. Today, I had a discussion, actually yesterday, and they were asking me, how can I become a better professional? You know what my answer was? If you know me, you know my answer. Number one, you have to become a better you to affect the professional environment. Become a better personal person in your own life so that you can impact. That's secondary. Because if you stay in your space, you'll never reach your professional achievements, because first you have to work on you, the person,
Right.
in order to work externally, let's say. But at the end of the day, and I'm going to go back to something, sorry, I'm going to go on because this is something that I have a passion about. And, yeah, because a lot of people tell me, well, but you dream too big. You already know this. And I said, no, the problem is you think too small.
That's right. That's right. Well, hey, before you I want you to keep going, but let me just break in and say, this is what is so priceless about what you're saying, Joseph. It doesn't matter what you're doing. It doesn't matter what business you're in. It doesn't matter where you are in your life. There are better things ahead. There are great opportunities and possibilities if you choose them. If you look for them, you find what you look for. You attract what you put out. If you want positive blessing and encouragement back to you, put out positiveness, encouragement, and blessing, because I tend to attract upbeat, crazy people like Joseph that are wonderful, because that's how I am. You attract what you put out there, right? And that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Of course.
And the whole thing, you got to remember that. So keep going, Joseph. Keep going.
Yeah. So when I hear people say, no, because you can't do this, or you're not going to do this, I immediately take a step back, and in my mind, I'm already processing information that they're telling me that they're limiting themselves based on their limited belief systems. Because to me, when someone tells me that I can't do something, or you're not going to get to this level, or you're not going to achieve this, come on, man, you're not me. How are you going to tell me that I can't? Some individual from out there that doesn't even know me is telling me I can't do X, Y, Z. That's one of the individuals. And like I've told you a lot of times, I said, I'm not going to change my surroundings. Hey, I understand you, but I'm going to change his role in my life, because obviously he's telling me he's not going to get to where he wants to go. He's not dictating me. He's dictating his own limited beliefs. So, and I'll double back with that guy as well. And I'll tell him, hey, look, the other day you mentioned this and this. How can I help you? Because I feel that this is something that's holding you down, not me. It's holding you down. So I'll go and I'll start a conversation and I'll try to work them out of that space. And eventually they'll come out and they'll say, hey, look, this is what's going on. And then it'll become a life-changing or life understanding where they're at, not more about me. Because for me, look, I know what hands I'm in. I know exactly what my passion, my purpose, my compassion, my empathy, everything I have in life is to do one thing, is to serve. It doesn't matter who, what, when, or where. I don't limit myself. I'm going to bring change to the world. I will change the world. I know that's a crazy statement, but I will change the world. And you know how we do it? With one kind gesture at a time.
That's right. One, you're right. And that is the thing. You know what? We all can be world changers within what we have. And what does that mean? Maybe it's only within your little family, your community. You can be an amazing changer for just one person at a time. Maybe that expands to a whole community. Maybe you get online like Joseph and make videos every day and positively impact people. And we still have to get you live streaming, Joseph, because you are amazing. Oh my goodness. Anyway, no, I love this. And you know what? This topic is so priceless, and I want to keep going, but tell everybody what you do every day. Why do you have a tie on?
Well, because basically what my mission is to be myself. That's it, and to empower everybody, but optimize and align organizational high-performing teams. I walk into organizations where the culture, the toxic work environment, the disengagement, the team's not optimized to perform. I'll run assessments on them. I'll sit them down with my attitude quotient surveys. I'll realign and readjust their roles to make sure that they optimize their people, because a lot of people will walk in and say, I want to maximize Joe. No, dude, you're not going to maximize me, because you're going to burn me out trying to maximize me. But when they come in and say, I want to optimize, okay, now we're talking about bringing the best version of Joe, but also taking into consideration his mental health to process the information and to take him to where we want him to go, guide him to where he wants to go. So that's what I do for organizations. And I love it because not only do I do that, but I bring my motivational, my inspiration, my mental awareness, all the strategies, all my exercises of the break the barriers, the step back, the get up, get going, and get it done, the I can, I will, I must strategies and exercises that I use in order to not only position themselves in a professional aspect, but address the mental approach that they have to their day, so that they can become that better person first before they take that next professional step. So that's what I do.
Right. And you know what I love about you too is, and you said it before earlier, in all that you're doing, helping companies optimize and helping individuals become better versions of themselves, you're giving to people. You start because you want to give and bless other people with what you have, what God has given you. You want to be a world changer. And I'm telling you, number one thing, everybody, when you give, it just comes flooding back to you. I don't mean maybe at that very moment. I don't mean that when you give $100, you suddenly get $1 million. It is all the way you live your life. When you're just a giver and you're blessing, and that's the kind of person you are, it's all going to come back around and help you become a better person as well. So as you're helping others, it actually helps you. Every day I say to people, if you want to be encouraged, encourage somebody else.
That's right.
Every morning, I intentionally encourage some people. I pick out people. I might send Joe a message, say, hey, have a blessed day. I'll text him. I'm praying for you. Have a blessed day. I do that for people every morning. Why? Because I want to encourage them, but it also encourages me. It just encourages me to encourage them, right? And so these are the things that you can do to improve yourself, not just improve others. And Joseph, you are that man. You're amazing.
Well, I appreciate it, Russ. But you know what? Happiness, spreading happiness, spreading joy, patting somebody on the shoulder is free. It doesn't cost you a penny to send me a text, Russ. It doesn't cost me a penny to pat somebody on the back and say, hey, how can I help you? Let's see where you're going. I want you to be the best version of you. Let's see where you're going. It doesn't matter. It doesn't cost me a penny to say, hey, good morning. How are you this morning? And smile. I mean, those simple things in life that can have a lasting impact on someone at that moment and say, man, you know, I feel better now. And you know, the same by Maya Angelou. It's not what you say, it's how you make them feel.
Right.
If you can make them crack a smile, at least for that couple seconds that they exchanged an information with you, they were out of that little uncertain space, that can change their life dramatically. And a lot of people don't understand the power of the moment, that moment. And you know, for me, go ahead.
I was going to say, and of course we know, as our friend Russ John says, kindness is cool and smiles are free, right?
He's one bad dude. I love Russ Johns. He's one great guy.
Yes.
You know, so.
Well, hey, Joseph, listen, I'm going to I'll let you keep going. I want you to wrap up what you want people to remember from today, because we're at the end. So we got to start wrapping up. I know you and I, and we can talk for hours on end, and we will again, but tell everybody what you want them to remember from today, and then how do people get in touch with you? Go.
Okay. The 3 to 4 things: believe, value, create, and recreate one thing: yourself. Never limit yourself. Value you, create your self-worth, understand that you have the power within yourself to be the best version of yourself, regardless of what people say. If you guys want to book me for a speaking presentation, come in the organization, reach me here on LinkedIn, Joseph Gonzalez, or at inthegamegroup.com, Joseph at inthegamegroup. I'm here 365, 24/7. And you know what I bring every day, right? The boom.
Boom.
And that's how we roll, Mr. I love you, brother. Thank you very much.
Well, you are an amazing individual, Joseph. You are such a great friend, and I really, really appreciate you. You know, I really look forward to this every morning because I'm really blessed with so many amazing friends. But some days are even more of a blessing than others. And I'm going to a meeting right after this, and you have given me double energy to flow into this meeting because I am ready to go now.
Let's do it.
I just want to remind everybody today, remember, we are here every Monday and Thursday at 8 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time with amazing people like Joseph. His information is ticketed across the bottom. It's in the comments and in the show notes. So all you have to do is click on it. Just click on it if you want to connect with Joe. That's it. He is an amazing Joe, and you need to connect with him today. So, hey, Joseph, I'm going to say goodbye to you, but hang tight in the green room. Thanks again for being here.
You got it. Thank you, Russ. I appreciate it.
Amazing. Truly. And, you know, I say this, and there's so many of you right now that are in the comments as well. I am so, so blessed with amazing, amazing friends. And I just want to tell you today that it's community. It's community. You do not have to, as Joseph said, you do not have to suffer alone. You do not have to do life alone. You don't have to have joy and happiness alone. Wherever you are in your life, you are part of an incredible community if you engage and you get yourself active in that. You create the life you want to live by the choices you make every day. That's why I'm the live the life you choose guy. Remember, life happens and then you choose. You get to choose where you go after the good, bad, or the ugly happen to you. You get to choose where you go from there. So choose good, choose positive. Why not? You know what? You only have 2 choices, positive or negative. Let's choose the positive. Let's get out there. Let's make life amazing. Remember, I am here at russhedge.com to help you. I want to make you a world changer. I want to make you a difference maker. What you should do, I tell you, today I've got a great idea. You need to book Joseph and I as a tandem to come speak to your group, because if you want to get fired up, we're here for you. So we both love to speak to groups. We love to bless people. And so, but today, remember, I am here just to talk to you. I'd love to connect with you at russedge.com, but also please connect with Joseph. All of his information is in the show notes. All of his information is in the contacts and the comments. Connect with him today. He is an amazing individual, I promise you. So with that, been a blessing to be here with you again. We're here every Monday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. And don't forget, 4 p.m. today. Okay, it's every week at 4 p.m. on Thursday, but 4 p.m. today, Russ Reels Live. We're talking gratitude, purpose, and growth with amazing people. They're all listed right there. Inger was with us in the comments this morning. We have amazing people on tonight to talk about gratitude, purpose, and growth. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. So until we see you next, let's see, today is Thursday, so we'll see you next Monday. Okay, till we see you next Monday, have a great day and a great life. Bye, everybody.
Thanks for joining us for this week's episode of Marketing with Russ, aka #RussSelfie. Be sure to subscribe in your favorite podcast app so that you don't miss a single episode. Have an amazing day.